Now we are going to see about data types in C++. Welcome to our channel EM3 365. Like and subscribe, then press the bell icon and select all. By doing this, our new videos will reach you always. So in C++, there are three kinds of important data types are there. The first one is user defined data type. The second one is fundamental built-in data types. Third one, derived data types. So now we are going to see the important one, fundamental data type. Fundamental data types. So remaining user defined data types and derived data types will be seen in the next class, next videos. So fundamental data type means built-in data types. So what it means this kind of data types are already created while the C++ language is designing or developing. At the moment they are created and built in this C++ software. We can use it. Without using the data types, we couldn't be able to create any variable, or we couldn't be able to store any value in the computer memory for the further operations or manipulations. That's what here they have invented. So in fundamental, that means built-in data types consisting three data type. First one is integral data type, second one is void data type, third one is floating point data types. So integral data types means a full number can be stored using this kind of data types. Floating point data types means we can store and manipulate the number, floating point number or decimal numbers. That's why they have created floating point data types. So in integral data type there are two kinds of data type is there. First one is int, second one is char. In a floating point data type, similar to the integral data types, here is two. The first one is float, the second one is double. So in a int, using the int data type, we can store the full number, non-decimal number, decimal point numbers. We can store and manipulate. So in char data type, we can use to store a character, that means English alphabets. And float and doubles are the same data type, but difference is in between integral types and floating point types. Means in floating point types we can store the fractional numbers, that means decimal numbers. That's why this is floating point number. So see the syntax for declaring a variable using these data types means, first of all, we need to give the data type and variable name. This is the syntax for declaring variable. So see the example. I have given one example. So first data type and then variable name. That is syntax. Similarly here I have created one variable num1. Variable name is num1. So before the variable num1 I have given int data type. This is the right manner to create a variable. So we can declare one more or multiple variable using only one data type. That's the second example. See the second example. Int data type num1, num2, sum. Three kinds of variables I have declared using one data type. So here I have declared one more variable. That's why I used the comma to separate this, and finally semicolon to terminate this declaration, this line statement. And next is char data type. Char data type means this also like int data type, but here in a int data type we used to store the full number, non-decimal number. But here in this kind of char data type we can store English alphabets, that means letter or character. That's what they have given similarly char as a data type. See the example similar to int. First of all, I given the database name, so char, and then I have created one variable. The variable name is c, and then I have given the value of the variable c. So the value is capital A. Now the capital A is alphabet. So if you want to give an alphabet as a value, at the moment that alphabet must be surrounded by double or single quotations. Here I have given only one character, that's why I used a single character. Then see the next example. So here in the next example, I have used the same data type char, but here I given another one variable ch. So the same value have been given as a value to the variable ch. So there in the first database char, I have declared c and given the value a, capital A. And in the second char example, I have declared one variable ch and assign the same variable a. So in this manner we can create and assign the value. And now float. So float means the difference between float and int char means in a int char data type we can use to store the non-decimal number and character, but in a float and double data type we can store fractional values, that means decimal point numbers. That's what the main difference in between integral types and floating point types. So here another one example, for a float data type. So similar to that previous two, first I have given the float data type name. After that, secondly, I declared one variable. The variable name is num. And finally, I have assigned a value to that num variable. The value is 13.4. So 13.4 means this is a fractional number and then this is a decimal number. So in this kind of number we can store by using this float point data type. That's why it is given. And then double data type. So float and double data type means more or less same one but slightly different. The slight difference is after the point how many digits can store. That is the main difference in between float and double. So in float, after the point 4 digits can store. Here in double, after the point 8 digits can keep and can store. This is the main difference. And then void data type will be in next class. And now we see one program by using int and char data type. So here first hash include IO stream and using namespace std. So about this we'll see in next video. Now int main, here also int data type declared to a function. So without data type we couldn't be able to declare a variable, functions and some more. So first is a declaration part. So first int data type and then n. So int is a data type, n is the variable. In n we can store the non-decimal numbers. And then char, ch. Ch is a variable of char data type. In the ch we can store the value as a character or alphabet. And in the third line, cout statement used to print a line. That line is enter an ASCII code 0 to 255. So this will print on the output screen, and you will see, you will enter a number from 0 to 25. That number will taken by the Cin and gives to the n. That's what the next line, Cin greater than n. So in n, the what number you have given, that number is stored in n, and then ch equal to n. The n is assigned to the variable char variable ch. So the number assumed as a ASCII value and changed to the ASCII value, what value have been assigned as a text. So next line they have print cout equivalent character ch. So now the number is going to be converted as a letters, alphabets. That's what we will see in the output. See, in output, first line is enter an ASCII code 0 to 225, 255. So you given 100. That 100 is converted to the ASCII value, and then give the what value has been assigned to that 100 means D. D is printed. So in this manner the program will work. So some more programs we'll see in the next video. Thanks for watching this video in our channel EM3 365. Like and subscribe, press the bell icon and select all. Our new videos will reach you always.